Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. Today we'll be going back on the Brentford game. We'll be talking about the man of the matches, the performance, and of course, looking back on the whole game overall. We'll get obviously the reactions of Locks and Tom that day. And we've also got 4 days to go till the FA Cup final, guys. How exciting is it? I'm excited, as you can tell. So it's the road to Wembley. Let's get on with the show.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.
Welcome to the show, guys. Part 2 of Leicester's road to Wembley with me, Jack. I'll be taking you through it and we'll be highlighting it, of course. I'll be joined by Mark shortly. Let's get a few hellos in. Mayon, hello. Ross, hello, mate. How are you? Maz, hello. Gray, hello. Mayon, afternoon, pal. Got my flags on order. Hope they arrive in time. Yes. Hey, mate, watching from Cyprus. Afternoon from the UK. Ross, my flag is pinned on my house ready. Come on, you Foxes, of course. And Phil Mitchell, afternoon. I want that pint in the Rovers after Wembley, so you make sure it's on your tab. Let's add Mark in. How are you, Mark?
All right, mate, you?
Yes, I'm good. So, Mark, let's talk about the Brentford FA Cup 4th round game. We're a good game. As Leicester travelled to the Brentford Community Stadium. Looks a lovely stadium, doesn't it, Mark? Great piece of art, that one, whoever created it. Multicoloured seats.
Nice new ground, isn't it?
It is lovely. So, Mark, please like and share this stream and subscribe to Leicester Fan TV if you're new. It'd be a massive help and much appreciated. Help us grow, and we'll love you forever. So, yeah, Mark, talking about the Brentford game, what did you think to it in general?
I think we played well. We just showed our class, didn't we?
Yeah.
I thought the Natalie Sawyer interview that Jamie did was really good as well. I think he said it was the most viewed show that you've done.
Yeah.
It was good to see her insight. She's very knowledgeable.
All the clubs sending out in the post. Yes. Rovers is Coronation Street, Jack. Oh, you know what I mean? The Queen Vic.
It's even got the wrong pub.
Yeah, that's it. Thinking about tonight, obviously Leicester's in Manchester and the Rovers return is next door. So Mark is advertising his company there.
No, I'm scoffing off work.
Hope we win. I'll dye my hair blue. And then someone obviously loves Natalie Sawyer. So much love there for her. Let's move on, Mark. Obviously, Sorensen opened the scoring earlier on for Brentford, which took Leicester behind 1-0 at half-time. It wasn't the best of defending, was it, Mark, from a Leicester City perspective from that corner? We could have done better. What did you think to it?
It was a pretty slow start for us, wasn't it? We were a bit loose at the back again. I wasn't over concerned because we'd been we've been scoring, playing well in the second half for most of the games prior to the Brentford game. So I didn't see that.
I know. I was fuming, Mark, when the goal went in. I thought, oh my days. Leicester was all over them, Mark, though, the first 10 minutes, and it just went downhill.
Yeah.
Phil Mitchell says, thoughts when Leicester went 1-0 down, he thought they was going to lose. Obviously, Brentford are a London club, aren't they, Mark? Phil and his boys are going to be backing them. Ray Cowell, keep the faith, of course, we will do. Obviously, a big game tonight as well, Mark, playing Manchester United.
Yeah, well, I was watching your show last night, so I heard what the Manchester United lads had to say, and I think they're up for the fight, aren't they, tonight?
Yeah. So nervous, but believe in the team. FA Cup winners 2021, Mark. Do you think we can do it?
It just depends what team they're going to put out, because they've got a lot of games coming up, a lot of important games coming up. But I think even their so-called second string is as strong as anything that we've got. So no matter what team they put out, I think it's going to be a bit of a scrap.
Yeah. So Mark, back on level terms after half time. I think it was about the 47th, 48th minute. Back on level terms, a goal by the Undertaker. It was dead and buried for Brentford, wasn't it, Mark, when he scored, A good goal as well into the corner. Fantastic assist by James Maddison, your biggest fan.
I'm his biggest fan, yeah.
And what a finish.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, Maddison is sublime when he's on song. It's just, so the last 3 or 4 games since COVID gate, he's just not putting, to me, he's not putting performances that he had been doing prior to his injury.
What are our chances of winning the FA Cup? It's anyone's game. It's not a Premier League game. I know it comes under a lot of pressure for both teams. Nacho Man says, if we win, I will change my name to FA Cup finalists. That'd be interesting. Reece Taylor, I think we'll win tonight. We'll most probably get the top 4. I think we'll beat Spurs. Reece again, would be great to get a win and take confidence team into the cup final. Mark, I think it will be down to confidence tonight, won't it? If Leicester can win, it'll be a massive high for Leicester going into the final on Saturday. Yeah,
definitely. And also how important it'd be to get that win tonight to take the pressure off when we play Chelsea in the league and not have to leave everything to the last game against Spuds, because I don't think Mark could take that again.
Yeah. So Mark, after the undergoal, Leicester were pressing. 2 goals in a matter of 10 minutes. Youri Tielemans, Mr. Dynamite, put Leicester City ahead from the spot, Mark, and what a cool penalty it was. Ice cold water through his veins, Mark, and what a finish by the Mr. Dynamite himself, Youri Tielemans.
Yeah, well, when Yuri's on fire, he's on fire, isn't he? And I'm glad he took the penalty, to be fair, because he's the only one I feel that's got the confidence to take them at the moment.
Yeah.
I know Vardy's obviously not been scoring for obvious reasons, but I don't know whether his confidence would hold if he was taking the penalties, because we've seen him wobble on penalties quite a bit, haven't we?
Yeah. And then Maddison seals it, Mark. Seals the win with a tap-in, shall I put it?
Yeah, I've come on the wrong show, haven't I?
You're Maddison's biggest fan, Mark. You can't lie about that.
No, I mean, I was so happy for him, obviously for the team. And like you say, at second half, we were a different side, weren't we?
Yeah. I think, Mark's Leicester are a second half team, aren't they? We took against Brentford second half, and it just shown who the Premier League side was and how much experience and valued of players we actually had, Mark, to go and get the win. We had that strength in depth, didn't we? And Brentford.
I didn't think in the second half, Brentford were anywhere near the side that I thought they were going to be in the sort of first 10, 15 minutes. I thought they were going to come at us. But like you say, we just had the quality and depth. And it's a gulf, it's a gulf in class, isn't it, between the Championship and Premier, especially where we were sitting in the Premier League at the time. Cream always floats to the surface, doesn't it?
Well, it does. Least it's not a repeat of Newport, Mark, Phil Mitchell said.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that, would we?
We couldn't want that, obviously, Phil Mitchell also states Leicester always to start out as a weak team, then come out strong in the second half. I think it showed that, didn't it, Mark? Brentford were getting into the areas where Leicester are quite vulnerable. We didn't really put the best of the team out that day, did we, to start off with? And then we started bringing on our bigger players.
I don't think we can run the risk of doing that on Saturday against Chelsea. I think we've got to give it... I think we've got to give it. I think we've got to start on a strong foot on Saturday against Chelsea, because if they get on top, I think it's going to be really hard for Leicester to get back into the game.
Yeah.
Same as tonight, to be fair.
So, Mark, Leicester ended up the result 3-1. Obviously, Cengiz under in the 46th, Yuri Tillemans 51 minutes, and Maddison sealed it in the 71st minute. A comfortable win in the second half, would you say, Mark? Looking at it, I think we deserved it more second half, and it's shown how good we can be.
I'd take that scoreline on Saturday.
I would as well. Hopefully, they're no Championship team, no other, Mark.
They're not, no.
Chelsea. So, Mark, let's look at Leicester Fan TV did a watch along for the Brentford game. Let's have a look how our very own Locks and Tom celebrated. Let's look at the first goal.
This is captain
to the box, pulls it to under.
Yes! Cengiz under!
That's how they celebrate the first goal and Cengiz underscored. Let's look at the second one.
Captain Tillemans.
Tillemans steps up, strokes it.
Goal!
They look enthusiastic, don't they, Mark?
Definitely.
And then
high on life, I'd say.
Yeah, and then here's Tom to see how he reacted for the third goal because he was left alone. I think Locks went toilet at this point. So let's have a look at Tom's reaction.
Timmy Castagne wins the ball, finds Under down the inside. Under plays it to the touch him. Harvey Barnes into the box. Shoot, save. Maddison, goal. 3-1 Leicester.
Some fantastic celebrations there, Tom. Obviously, the boys love their club, don't they? It's lucky I wasn't on there because I'd be going mental. In the away end at Brentford, a big turnaround. But you gotta love it. You gotta love the enthusiasm and that. Mark, let's look at stats for the Brentford game. Quite good stats, Mark. 61% possession for Leicester, 16 shots, 6 on target, 7 corners and 12 fouls, Mark.
It's not bad, is it?
Would you say I'd say even game on shots, but then when it comes to possession-wise, we look like a good possession-based club, don't we, Mark, when it comes to having the ball?
Yeah, there's one thing that worries me about when we're playing with a high possession rate is that the ball tends to be going sideways and backwards quite a lot, and we don't seem to be getting that key through ball.
Yeah. Sorry, Mark. Jamie told me to put it on here. Hello, boys. On shortly. That's Ross. Locks is always drinking. Locks went to get another gin. Came to see me at the Queen Vic. You know where Locks' whereabouts is, don't you, Mark? Mark, when the Brentford game was on there, so it would have been his local. Next time when Ross is on, say Tarkowski, Mark. Need to win if we want Champions League football next season. Of course, Mark, we need to win tonight, don't we? It'd be a massive win for us. Man United are making quite a lot of big changes tonight, aren't they, Mark?
Well, according to what them guys said last night on your show, then that seems to be the way it's going to go. I just heard on the radio that the police are putting in more barricades and stuff around Old Trafford tonight to try, because there's definitely going to be another protest, but it's how far they take it.
Yeah. Let's talk about man of the match, Mark. James Maddison. He got man of the match that day. How did you think Madders performed?
I thought he played really well. You know, those sort of performances that it shows that he is the player that he can be.
Yeah.
It's only of late I've been a bit down on him. The sort of the last 3 or 4 games, but before that he was really good.
Yeah, I think he had a great game and fully deserved. Obviously, the assist for Under. He got a goal himself from the rebound off the goalkeeper. But overall, James Maddison had a great game against Brentford. Obviously,
it's a quality player. There's no doubt about it. It's just, I think he's an arm round the shoulder kind of player. I think Brendan's been giving him a lot of support, but obviously we need that to come out on the pitch now.
Yeah, true. So Mark, on to the next round, which the draw was. We got Brighton at home, which we'll obviously talk about that tomorrow. Was it a good tie for you, Mark? Or
my daughter, she works in one of the bars at Brighton, so she's got a bit of a soft spot for him. So I do look out for him a little bit, just for her sort of thing, but not when it comes to us playing them. No.
Maddison was at his best that game. No COVID parties. Champions League is held at Wembley, Mark. Apparently.
Well, obviously I've not got the radio on now, but they were discussing it, and it was starting to look more like it was going to Porto.
Mark looks like Phil Mitchell. He looks more like Barry Evans. You do know who Barry Evans is, don't you, Mark?
No.
Oh, if you're a big EastEnders fan like me, then you'd know who he is.
I know. But
the one who went out with Janine and he got pushed down the hill.
Yeah. I know now. I know who he is.
Yeah. So, Mark, the road to the final heated up then. Obviously, Leicester will be at Wembley on Saturday. The big question is, Mark, are you looking forward to it?
I am. I look forward to it a lot better if I was going, but beggars can't be choosers. So I'm going to be doing like a majority of Leicester fans, and I'm going to be watching it at home in front of the telly.
Yeah. Not many days to go now, Mark. 4 days to go.
Have you guys got your tickets yet? And your coach tickets?
No, we've not got our tickets yet. They're sending them through home tickets. Who else has got a ticket? Who's watching this show? Comment down below. Are you all looking forward to Wembley? Get it in the comments. Of course we all are. Let's all march down to Wembley Way and go and pick that famous trophy up. We'll even pick Mark up on the way from Norwich.
It's a bit of a roundabout.
But no, 4 days to go. The time's going fast, Mark. Speaking about FA Cup, Mark, tonight's show, guys, there's a premiere of the 1949 FA Cup final tonight on Leicester Fan TV YouTube at 5 p.m. So be sure to go and check that out. Jamie will be talking about the 1949 FA Cup final. Not that you're going to remember it, Mark. I think you were.
I'm not going to remember that.
Sperm donor then.
Just a sperm.
Just a sperm. No. Mark, how do you not know Barry?
I do now.
Leicester to be FA Cup winners, aka Nacho Man. I don't have tickets. May and I'm excited. I've got tickets. Wembley, come on, you foxes. Right, Mark, it's been a pleasure you joining me this lunchtime. Hope you've enjoyed the chat. And thanks for coming on, mate. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you later on tonight for the watch along.
See you later.
Cheers, Mark. Right, guys. So, hope you enjoyed the show. Please smash a like for me. It'd be much appreciated. Help us grow. Subscribe to Leicester Fan TV if you enjoy our content. Yeah, we'll love you forever, of course. We love all Leicester City fans on this channel. We love great points of view and everything like that. So, yeah, tomorrow we will be previewing the next round in the FA Cup, 5th round against Brighton. So join me at dinner time tomorrow for that, around about the same time today, 12 o'clock. Maybe Mark or any Leicester fan who wants to come on and join me and talk about that game, feel free to do so. What have we got on now? So we've got the watch along at 5:30 tonight. Join me, Locks, Tom, Jamie, Phil, and all the fans who love to come on the show. Ross, Mark, Sean. Yeah, join us then. Let's quickly get Tom on. Tom, how are you, pal?
Wet.
Better late than never.
Summer's working, mate, and it's absolutely bucketed down in glorious Worcestershire.
We'll just hope it ain't like that on Saturday, Tom.
I hope not, mate. I hope the rain stays away for this FA Cup time.
So, Tom, talking about the watch along, obviously you and Locks watched it, didn't you? I've shown the celebrations of you guys previous. What did you actually think to the game, Tom? And how do you think actually Leicester played that day?
Which game's this, mate? Sorry, you broke up then.
Brentford.
The Brentford game, mate. Do you know what? I think the first half, I'd say the first 10, 15 minutes, we started well. And then we seemed to really shrink as a team for some reason. I mean, the team seemed to get complacent. We gave Brentford a handful of chances to win that game in the last 25 minutes up to half time. And then you just get that slice of luck with the goals, really. So, look, in the end, it was a comfortable victory after the second half performance where we really did turn the screw. And I think Rodgers probably had a few words at half time and sorted him out.
Yeah. Who would have been your man of the match, Tom? Obviously, James Maddison got it that day. Who would have been yours? Would it have been Maddison?
I think I said Under. Under was absolutely brilliant that day. Again, I know it's a championship club, but he really started to show what he could do, cutting in from that right-hand side onto the left foot. His goal came from that situation, bending one in. But yeah, I think Under was probably one of the better players on that day.
Yeah, and what did you think to the FA Cup draw, Tom? Obviously, Brighton at home next, which we're going to talk about tomorrow. Was it a good draw for you, or would you have preferred someone like Doncaster?
Who? I know. Never heard of them, mate. It's a long time since we played Doncaster. No, I mean, look, the FA Cup's that's the magic after the FA Cup. You can get anyone. And at the time, Brighton weren't doing so well. We'd beaten them comfortably at the King Power, 4 weeks before that, 3-0, I think it was. You always felt like it was a great opportunity to progress into the next round. And as I say, the rest is history on that.
So you'll be joining us tonight for the watch along, won't you, Tom? At 5:30.
Yeah, I'll get home from work just in time to pull my Leicester shirt on and dive out into the shed.
Are you looking forward to it?
I am, mate. I've calmed down from Friday night. I was very disappointed after the performance. Like a lot of fans, it was a kick in the teeth against, I think we've already said, a Newcastle side that had felt they didn't need the result. You know, they were going to be safe. Or they were nearly safe. It just put the icing on the cake for them to win 4-2 at our place. And I think it just showed the depth of our squad is weak at the moment. With losing so much experience at the back in Johnny Evans, it took its toll on the whole of the team. And I know you could say one player shouldn't make a team, but I think it affected it massively. And I'd say we were probably very unprofessional. And I think Albrighton's come out and said that. Rodgers come out and said it was not good enough. Vardy's even come out and fair play to Vardy, put something to the fans, so it's not acceptable. But I've got a feeling we can bounce back tonight. We've had some good results on the road this season, and the first time in 50 years we beat Arsenal. So who's saying that we can't go to Man United for the first time since 1998? And I was at the game 1998 as a very young lad when Tony put it in. So who's saying we can't go in there and win there tonight? Look, Man U are going to have a very, very weakened team. We've got a bit of a weakened team at the moment, so it's going to be an interesting contest so you can get these 3 points. What's massive? It is a massive point. This could be a turning point in our season. 3 points tonight And with Chelsea playing tomorrow in a late kickoff against Arsenal at home. And look, I know Arsenal's not had the greatest season, but they're not going to want to finish the season like 9th and 10th. They're going to want to push that lead. So you suddenly could be going 2 points clear of Chelsea again. And you look forward to the FA Cup knowing that you've got another victory in your belt. So I think we'll have a better performance tonight. It'd be a tricky game. It's always tricky to go to Old Trafford, but they've not got the greatest of home records. They've lost, to Palace this season at home. I think they've lost to Sheffield United at home this season or drew with them. So we've got every opportunity to win tonight.
I think it all builds on confidence, doesn't it, Tom? Obviously, Leicester will obviously be high on confidence if we win tonight, going ahead of a massive game on Saturday for the boys. They'll want to compete in that for sure, won't they? And turn up.
Yeah, I mean, look the two poor performances against Man City and then West Ham. We then went on to get to an FA Cup semi-final, and we got 7 points out of 9. So you can't really moan at but one bad result from Friday. I think it was the manner of the result that's upset a lot of people more than the actual the results. I think if we'd lost to Newcastle 1-0 and absolutely battered them, you would have gone, we're unlucky. But to lose the way we did, I think that's what upset it more. Before that, 7 out of 9 and an FA Cup final, you can't really grumble. So look, hopefully we get a lot better performance tonight, and we get a reaction from Friday.
One last question for you, Tom. Are you looking forward to seeing this place on Saturday, walking up Wembley Way?
Absolutely buzzing for it, mate. It's what dreams are made of, the FA Cup. We haven't been there for 50 years in a final, is it now? So to get a ticket, lucky enough to get a ticket for the final, it's one of those things that you never think you're going to see as a kid, is a little old Leicester. And I do say little old Leicester because as much people hate that saying, I love that saying because I love being the underdog. It makes you feel more to go and do something about it. So little old Leicester will travel up there with the 6,000 fans and we'll make some noise. I'm guarantee you that now. The fans will be joyous to get back in grounds. Who City are going to... Well, that's the biggest question. Is it a City that beat Man City this season and beaten Arsenal and had some cracking results, and we've got every opportunity to go there and get the result on Saturday. But look, we've got a matter of Man United tonight. Let's get that one out of the way, and then we can start preparing. But the big advantage is we've got 24 hours, rest time more than Chelsea have going into that game. What could be massive?
Yeah. I'll let you get out the rain, Tom. You're looking really wet there. Go get your umbrella.
Oh, mate, I just hope the thunder and lightning don't come. Standing under trees, not reasonable, I'll tell you.
Hope not. Just hope tree don't fall down or something. We don't want that.
Right. You're doing the watch along, if not, Jack.
I know.
Cheers, bud. Right, I'll see you tonight. See you later, all. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
See you later, mate. That was Tom, co-host on Leicester Fan TV. You will see him tonight for the watch along. Join us at 5:30, as I said, with all the boys and the team. Let's quickly get Ross on. Ross.
Yes, I've just been in a meeting. That's why.
They're all joining me left, right, and centre now, Ross. They didn't want to know me before. How Billy know, mate.
Oh, poor you.
Mark left me, then Tom came, and then...
I know, well, I'm just about... Literally, I was just about to click link, and I got a phone call from the manager. I'm like... Oh.
Yeah.
Go on, right. So I've only heard the gist of it. So like the FA Cup, mentioning a Brighton game, talk about leaving it late. Last minute. Mental.
Are you looking forward to Wembley, Ross?
I am, yeah. I was just saying I can't get a ticket. But now I found out that I've now got me sending a seat at the Blues Bar with my dad. So thank you, Phil. Thank you, Phil.
Take the atmosphere in, Ross,
Oh,
every
yeah.
Leicester fan deserves it after a really crap year.
I'm going to do a little preview tonight. I'm going to spray my hair tonight. I'm going to show you what it looks like properly.
Don't put that Fellaini wig back on.
No, that's my dad's. That's my dad's. So I'm gonna try and see what it looks like tonight, and then show you what it's only hair. It's basically blue hairspray, basically, and it literally instantly washes off. Well, as soon as you go in the shower and that washes off in seconds. It's not permanently because I won't do that.
Will we see you tonight, Ross, for the watch along?
Yeah. I'll come on. I finish in an hour and 15 minutes, so I've got half a day today.
All right, then. Right, Ross, we'll see you later on tonight, then.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit, Ross. Right, guys, as I said, join us for the watch on at 5:30 with all the boys. Tomorrow I'll be back at lunchtime for the Brighton 5th round game. We'll be looking back at that on the road to the final. And I'll be back with my show at 7:30 tomorrow night, live on Leicester Fan TV. So come and join me for my show. So this is Jack from Leicester Fan TV. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Smash me a like, guys. It'd be much appreciated if you have enjoyed the show. And one thing to say to the boys tonight, come on, Leicester!
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Man Utd UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans' debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.